Thank you for taking the time to view our presentation as part of the Technology Transition Talk for Navy STP 2024 for our ONR Phase 2 effort. Our effort involves leveraging our commercialized Teams technology for digital twin-driven guided troubleshooting and pivoting that technology for maintenance training and facilitating decision support for equipment sustainability. First, let me introduce our company Qualtech Systems Incorporated, in short QSI, and describe our core technology focus and capabilities, our current set of commercialized digital twin-driven product suite, and our customers and target market industries. QSI's core capabilities are realized through the suite of products that we have developed over the years for digital twin realization and its effective usage for improving equipment availability, reliability, and sustainability. Our suite of products called Teams provide the ability to create a digital twin that captures the causal functional failure effect relationships in any system. The failure effect relationships are captured in Teams' digital twin in a technology-agnostic representation, and hence can be used for any equipment type, be they a sophisticated medical imaging system or the latest spacecraft from NASA. Once captured, the same digital twin through QSI's Teams suite is for optimized guided troubleshooting, as well as for onboard application for real-time diagnosis and prognosis using equipment telemetry data. During equipment design, the Teams digital twin can be used for the determination of quantitative metrics for equipment maintainability, reliability, and sensor gap analysis for improved diagnosis and prognosis. QSI has received multiple credentials, honors, and awards, including the prestigious NASA Space Act Awards, R&D 100 Award, Tech Innovation Awards, among others. QSI counts NASA, DoD, medical, semiconductor, and industrial equipment manufacturers among its customers. QSI is known for its long-standing reputation for research and development in model-based systems engineering, and has a large number of peer-reviewed publications and Best Paper Awards. QSI has a strong winning record for SBIR Phase 2s and Phase 3s backed by a very successful commercialization and technology transition, with a large percentage of its revenue coming through commercialized products and capabilities. The key challenge for the Navy in the realm of equipment maintenance training for its warfighters is to significantly enhance the warfighter's understanding of how complex interconnected equipment work and fail, and rapidly elevate their capabilities to an expert level for equipment, maintenance, and troubleshooting. Providing a cross-platform maintenance training system using advanced digital twin technology to facilitate the capabilities mentioned is one of the key aspects of delivering on Navy's Ready Relevant Learning Initiative to the fleet. For this specific SBIR Phase 2 effort granted through the Office of Naval Research, Navy PEO Carriers Office selected the CVN-78 Gerald Ford class of aircraft carriers. QSI is working with the shipbuilder Huntington Ingalls, Inc. from Newport News, who are providing QSI subject matter expertise. Leveraging QSI's causal digital twin technology and guided troubleshooting software, QSI is developing an intelligent maintenance training software that can adapt to the trainee's expertise level and guide them accordingly. The key objective through the adaptive training is to leverage the digital twin of the system to provide an intuitive experience towards understanding the causal relationship between faults and effects in a complex system and guide the trainee towards optimal troubleshooting of all possible failure scenarios, including multiple simultaneous faults for that system. The artificial intelligence-based causal reasoning ability of QSI's technology using digital twin for optimized guided troubleshooting and leveraging that reasoning paradigm towards intelligent and adaptive maintenance training helps bridge the gap between training and operations. The Mentor software from QSI can generate any number of failure scenarios, single faults, as well as combinations of related and unrelated faults that often happen in the field, and guide the trainee through the causal reasoning involved towards effective and optimal troubleshooting of such failure scenarios. The trainees are not restricted towards learning about troubleshooting one symptom at a time, but are in an environment where the failure scenarios simulated are realistic and provides an intuitive learning environment about the system and its failure behavior. This significantly aids understanding and knowledge retention, allowing the trainee to rapidly achieve an expert level. In addition, the usage of immersive media as well as links to the context-specific sections of the various technical manuals provides the trainee with a realistic environment for training that seeks to mimic the operational environment, thereby reducing the gap between training and operations. All of the trainees' usage logs are automatically captured in Mentor and stored with learning management software such as Moodle and Veracity. This allows tracking of student and class performance and helping to identify gaps in training, and can guide the student and supervisor towards remedial lesson plans and failure scenario exercises that use the Mentor application. This slide describes the overall Mentor technology and how it operates. The digital twin is rapidly created using information from technical manuals and schematics, which in this case was provided by Huntington Ingalls. The digital twin captures all the system components and how they are linked together, similar to how they are laid out on a schematic. Standard failure modes and what functionality is impacted when that failure happens are assigned to the components. Likewise, diagnostic tests are assigned functional level failures that lead to those tests failing. Using this knowledge, the reasoning engine determines propagation paths of all the equipment's faults and where they manifest as errors, symptoms, and test failures. This is the crux of the digital twin knowledge that the reasoner uses for optimal guided troubleshooting and training. Mentor uses this digital twin and allows the training supervisor to set up a failure scenario by seeding one or multiple faults in the digital twin, and then selecting the symptoms or error codes that results from the faults and dispatches them to the trainees as part of the training and troubleshooting exercise. The trainee selects diagnostic tests for troubleshooting in a step-by-step process, where Mentor provides hints and guidance and instant feedback on the trainee's choice of the diagnostic tests for troubleshooting. QSI has adopted a scaffolding approach for Mentor-led sessions, whereby as the trainee's expertise level increases, as reflected by the trainee's performance scores, the level of hints gets scaled appropriately as well. All of the training logs are stored using XAPI statements in learning record stores such as Veracity or Learning Locker, and QSI is working towards developing appropriate visualization of the data gathered using existing and customized user interfaces of the learning record stores. QSI has completed an initial version of a digital twin for the Plasma Arc Waste Destruction System, also called PODS, that is on board the CVN-78 using technical manuals provided by Huntington Ingalls. QSI has also completed an initial version of Mentor, the intelligent and adaptive training software for maintenance training, and has used the PODS digital twin to showcase the guided troubleshooting and training application to Navy PEO carriers, Office of Naval Research, and Huntington Ingalls. The Mentor application is designed for usage by trainees who have basic proficiency in technology-related subject matter and requires very rudimentary knowledge of the PODS system. It can be initially used as a knowledge acquisition tool and subsequently also as a knowledge testing tool. After successful demonstrations to Navy PEO carriers, including maintenance personnel from the CVN-79 carrier, QSI has provided an initial version of the Mentor software, along with the PODS digital twin for usability testing and feedback to the CVN-78 and CVN-79 maintenance personnel, and deployed it on a ruggedized laptop for their usage. The software has extensive mechanisms for capturing their direct and indirect usage-related feedback, which can be readily utilized for improving the concept of operations for the Mentor software, as well as the PODS digital twin as needed. Currently, QSI is awaiting that feedback from Navy. QSI has demonstrated the Mentor software for adaptive training, the team's RDS software for intelligent guided troubleshooting, and the PODS digital twin to the project technical point of contact and other stakeholders from Office of Naval Research, as well as subject matter experts from Huntington Ingalls, maintenance personnel from CVN-79, and to the PEO carrier's leadership team, including Captain Brian Metcalf. The demonstrations were very well received, leading to PEO carriers providing the requisite matching funding for the Phase 2 option, with ONR awarding it to QSI in September 2023. Teams RDS. QSI's COTS enterprise-level solution for field service was demonstrated for performing intelligent, step-by-step, optimized guided troubleshooting and detailed session log capture for various failure scenarios using the pod's digital twin. The Mentor training application demonstrations included setting up and dispatching the supervisor-customized learning sessions to the students, demonstrated how Mentor can be used a teaching, learning, and retention aid for optimal troubleshooting, using a scaffolding approach with varying levels of hints, and the key Mentor feature for Intelligent Y, which provides a natural language explanation with both qualitative and quantitative measures for the AI-based reasoning logic between failure causes and effects, and the resulting selection of optimal troubleshooting steps for any failure scenario. QSI's Mentor adaptive training application's key features and benefits are the following. Mentor is a comprehensive digital twin-driven adaptive maintenance training application that leverages the AI-based reasoning and digital twin usage capabilities from QSI's commercialized Teams RDS guided troubleshooting application and is ready for market transition. Mentor allows for generating any number of failure scenarios where the training supervisor can simulate one or multiple faults, uses the digital twin to select the failure symptoms corresponding to the seeded faults that the supervisor wants as part of the troubleshooting scenario, and dispatches it to the student as a use case for knowledge acquisition or knowledge testing, and assess the student's expertise level. The student receives the use case with the symptoms that have failed and attempts to select the best set of diagnostic tests in a step-by-step troubleshooting process. Mentor provides instant feedback on the student's choices of troubleshooting tests and compares them with the optimal diagnostic tests the reasoner chose. Using its Intelligent Y capability, augmented with natural language, Mentor explains why the reasoner's choice is more suitable for optimized troubleshooting of the failure scenario. In addition to the instant feedback, Mentor assesses the student's performance and generates a running score for the student while logging all of the session steps for learning management systems, whose customized analytics can be used to monitor the individual students, as well as the entire class performance. QSI is transitioning this technology for initial use for the CVN-78 and CVN-79 warfighters. Initial capability demonstrations have been provided to the necessary stakeholders at PEO carriers, and a ruggedized laptop with Mentor for adaptive training and Teams RDS for guided troubleshooting have been provided to the Prime Huntington Ingalls for showcasing the technology to the warfighters and have the warfighters use the technology and provide feedback to them and to QSI. Accordingly, a spiral development process has been set up with timed milestones that will lead to releasing the product versions to the target customer and others in 2024 and 2025. Currently, Teams RDS, with an initial version of Mentor, has been released as part of the 13.0.4 for usage to a select group of customers and potential customers. In addition to PEO carriers, several marine training schoolhouses are also using the software on a trial basis. QSI is working with PEO carriers and identifying additional systems on CVN-78 and CVN-79 for which to develop digital twins for guided troubleshooting and maintenance training. Systems in consideration are the air compressors or the advanced arresting gear, among others. The causal digital twins can be created rapidly, and the underlying QSI technology is system agnostic and can readily be adapted for any system. QSI customers typically develop their own digital twins using QSI's Teams Designer and require little or no training to develop causal digital twins for complex systems. The ease of digital twin development leads to more streamlined path for the technology transition to PEO carrier and primes, such as Huntington Ingalls. In addition to having newly trained maintenance technicians perform like experts using QSI technology, QSI's guided troubleshooting software named Teams RDS keeps track of all of the troubleshooting steps and logs, and has readily generated 2-kilo logs or filled maintenance action forms automatically, thereby saving significant time for the warfighters, while resulting in detailed and more accurate logs. These logs, being filled automatically, form a clean data set which can be harvested for improving parts inventory and facilitate predictive logistics. Please visit our website listed on this slide for more details about our capabilities and our commercialized Teams product suite for guide troubleshooting and training. While visiting the website, you can exercise the hosted Teams RDS software on QSI website for a live guided troubleshooting demonstration. Thank you for your time, and we look forward to seeing you at our booth at the Sea Air Space 2024.